Okay. Right, I think it's time. I think it's about time we start doing some actual streaming. First time. Exciting stuff. Pretty nervous, but feeling pretty good about it. I've got some things set up, and that's always nice. Always good to feel organized when you're going into things. So let us... 3 minutes early? Do you want to start 3 minutes early? We might as well start 3 minutes early. You know, no point in waiting around for anybody, really. So let's kick that transition in. Got my big old jug of water here, so I'm ready to go for a long ass time. I'm playing Path of Exile for the first time. From what I know, I know it's like Diablo-like, so it's like a looter dungeon-esque thing, and I know it's super complicated, so we're gonna see what it's like. But I'm going in totally blind. I have no idea how to play this game. Thank you, hello Helix. Thank you so much, and I'm glad to see that my little animation worked there. That's encouraging. That's encouraging to know that everything's working out. So how are we doing? How are you doing? Tell me the deets. Sour Aries? Good to see you as well. I'm pretty sure I know who these two people... I definitely know who Helix is, and I appreciate that a lot. I'm pretty sure I know who Sour Aries is. I mean, there's only one other person it could be, right? But nevertheless, let's get into it. Does it seem like my latest follower thing is up there is updating with you guys? That's interesting. I'll have to look at that. Some of this stuff might not work. I've done what I can to have like a cool overlay and have some cool animations and things to make myself look professional. Some of it might not work, but hopefully it does. We'll see how it goes. But yes, for now, pretty much on the dot for gameplay. Well, maybe a minute early. We're going to start with Path of Exiles. So I have logged in. I have already heard him talk about the Templars thing. Oh, big spoilers. I'm sorry, everybody, but here we go. So pick class. Okay, so this is going to be like, that's like an archer, barbarian, rogue, wizard, cleric. That's the caster, obviously. This is maybe like a fighter. Maybe this is a dex fighter that's like longsword, dagger. I don't know. This guy's definitely like looking a rogue though. I always play human fighter though. No matter what, I'm always a human fighter. Like D&D, and I will make any RPG system. I will find a way to become a human fighter no matter what I do. So I am gonna... Okay, duelist. You are born to be swift and strong. Oh, he's talking.
Sin has led you here. Your path inked in the blood of gratuitous murder. You have betrayed the Grand Arena.
Okay.
Now Rayclast shall be your audience and your foe.
Okay, so we really are jumping right into it with no explanation of what any of this stuff, but that's fine. I can kind of dig that mode of storytelling where it's just throwing you in. It's pretty immersive. I've been through quite a few books that are like that, so I'm kind of used to that. So what was I? Witch. Okay. Oh, there's the witch. Okay. You know, I'd feel like maybe I'd be like, oh, does anyone have any does anyone want me specifically to do something else? So unless anyone's super just like really into me doing something else, I really think I'm gonna try out duelist. You know? Nah, I'm gonna try duelist. Name Squid. No, yeah, no, break. Come up. All right. Misclicked there. League. Whoa. Just a default game mode. Well, how is this? This is the default. Well, alright, well, we might as well go with the... Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, narrator dude, but... You know, what am I gonna do? Alright, well, yeah, I'm feeling duelist. I like this archetype. Okay. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? It's always taken. So we're gonna go Squid's corner. I was getting into it. I keep leaning forward. I'm getting the gamer neck. I gotta sit back. I gotta get the cushion up. Okay. So if I'm gonna assume clicking on things means I can pick them up, such as the rusted sword. Okay, does right click move? No, it's left click. Okay, we're left clicking places. dying.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway.
This
Looks like you
was
found something you can defend yourself.
live chats in the game.
This place is
I might turn this up later, but
there's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking if it's...
whoa, whoa, okay. I imagine click the dude to hit the dude. Yes.
Even the dead rise to challenge me here.
Double strike. Okay. Press 1 to view inventory. Or is that an eye? That's an eye, isn't it? That's so an eye. Double strike. Oh, I add this like to here and it... Oh, okay. So this is my weapon. This is my rusted sword, right? And this is like a enchantment on it, or like a rune sort of thing. Okay. Genuinely, is there a way I can turn this off? Like, I don't want to seem rude to the community, of course not. I'm sure you guys are great. I'm sure you guys are great. But for the first time I'm a little worried. There we go. Oh my, just as I was saying it as well. We're golden! Alright, let's get into it. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those classic fantasy things where I'm fighting like one skeleton at a time. Or... Oh, I can hear something on my left. Man, this place is already really open-ended. Alright, there's a little bit of strafing go- Whoa, I hit 2 of them? Oh, I can actually dodge people while moving around. That's pretty... Oh, that's kind of cool. So if I want to like dodge people by going around... Alright, I've got a vest now? But yeah, as I was saying, this is pretty open-ended already. Like, there's so many places I can go. I feel like I've already missed... the objective and, like, people are going to be mad at me or something. Yes, I can see now. I can see. The in-jokes are pouring in already, but at least I've fixed everything. Yes, the in-jokes are already... So this is from... I will tell the story of this, because I do actually find it very funny. We're playing Apex. My friend and I were playing Apex, having a good time, and the bald Wraith skin looks a lot like, you know, Fontaine from Les Mis, or Fantine. I don't actually know how to... I've never seen it, so I don't actually know how to pronounce it. But we were like crawling... You know when you get down and you're crawling on all fours? And we were just like crawling away looking absolutely pathetic. His Wraith was like Superman punching us. We were just fucking... Maybe it was... What the fuck is this? This... Is this gonna be one of those tutorials where it's like I have to die and this is just one of them Soulsborne Elden Ring? Ah! Oh wow, a double. Oh, this dude's... Dude, I'm immediately so good. Oh. Is this instant karma? If he hits me with that once, I bet I'm dead. Fuck me. Yeah, I bet I'm... Oh no. Did he heal? Did this fucker heal? Oh, oh god, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Gee, oh, there's like actual... Yeah, because if I go to his side and he does that, he like hits me anyway. So I've got to always dodge to the right. Oh man. The fucking Elden Ring tactic. That's not very Elden Ring. It's not like I'm hitting dodge roll or nothing, but it's... Whoa! I'm already nervous as hell. Am I supposed to... Maybe it's like I'm not supposed to fight this guy. Or maybe I'm not supposed to win.
It's nice not to be dead yet.
Or maybe I am. You know what? Maybe I am. I don't know. Was I supposed to do that? Or was it expected that... I'm sorry. Yes. Yes, okay. Skill points. We all know how that works. Oh. New hyperfixation. I think you'd need it for this. Oh my god. Oh my many gods. All the gods. Zeus, Hades, Ares, Persephone, Poseidon, Apollo. I'm not just gonna list them all off. I'm not gonna do that. But like, holy God. Okay, so we're starting. Let's not get overwhelmed immediately. I've only got, you know, the one skill point. So it's either do we want to get some tanky, stabby stats, or attack speed and accuracy, or because I can't spend it on any of these. So these are like my raw skill points. 6% attack speed. That doesn't sound as good as just being more tanky and hitting harder. I don't know. Maybe this is the stupid noob thing to do. You know, where you're just like. But also, it's like 14%. It's like early day. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the strength thing. I'm sure I'm not gonna immediately soft lock myself in this game by spending one skill point. I mean, maybe somewhere down the line, because I'm playing this blind, that I've got like no help, and I want to go into it blind. I don't want like any help or as little help as I can get away with. But one skill point, that's fine. I'll take some extra health and hit a little harder. Although, is he gonna be like, no, I'm not allowed to? Or maybe these are players? And I'm like... Because what is this waypoint stuff? I think these are players. I didn't expect that. Hello, players. Yeah, I mean, right? They've got to be. Stash. What's in this? Oh, this is just where I put things. I've already got a rusted sword. Oh, this has got more stuff on it. Wait. Yeah, this has got more stuff on it. Can I take stuff out of here? Can I, like, how do I... Ah, okay, so so right-clicking it removes it and adds it in there. And then I can... So I've already got the greaves, I don't know where that... Oh, let's think about the rusted sword and not just the corroded sword, which is probably immediately better. No? Not better? Unidentified. Use a scroll of wisdom to... I have to identify a sword? Do I just click and drag it over here? Like that? And then I'm like... Oh, wait, can I dual with them? Yeah, how do I... Right-click this item, then left-click the item I want to add it. Cool. 2 swords? No? 1 sword. Oh, it's a 2-handed sword. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. It would probably help if I read things and didn't just click on things, but you know, who's got time for that? Who's got
time for that soon enough?
So I imagine this is a pretty valuable resource later in the game when I get a bunch of cool gear and I'm like, oh, I can't get it. Maybe there's other levels of scrolls of wisdom. God, these guys have got like fire swords and lightning bows and whatever that is. Is that a snake? What is that? Some sand particle effect thing. Everyone's gonna be looking at me like I'm a total fucking scrub, which I am. I can't really progress.
I never expected to see in Exile. The maidens of Oriath must be wailing in their beds now that their mighty duelist has left them. Or is that why you're here? Did you perhaps choose the wrong bed in which to celebrate your conquests? I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of Hillock, that putrid giant you felled out there. Back in Oriath, I disdained your kind. In Rayclast, I don't have that luxury.
Okay, so this is just
Lionel's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
So... Is this a brand deal? Can you imagine? I got a brand deal snagged before I even started streaming. God. That'd be lucky. That would be pretty good. No, it's just... I got this from like Tesco's. So... Right place where we are. I'll figure out how to pronounce it later. I know I've already heard it, but... Is this Australia? Are the exiles just prisoners sent here to live out and do stuff because the rest of the world doesn't want to do them? Are we in Australia? Fantasy Australia? I'm sure I'm not the first person who made that joke. I'm sure there's 100 other people that have made that joke, but so goofy.
A dashing duelist, drenched and deserted on the dreariest strand. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy.
You just met me.
You could lacerate a bloke with a look like that. The name's Beston, captain of the good
That's a
ship
fair
Merry Gull. Alas, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion.
Alright, cool pirate guy. Immediately like this guy.
A hop,
Immediately.
skipping away offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters.
I assume when they say spit roast, they mean literally, and not the way I thought they meant that. I mean, they might have.
But he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
Shaky hands? That's cannibalism, so... Whoa! Some Street Fighter emotes right there. Is that Ryu and Guile? Very nice. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, that's awesome. Yep, okay, find the chest. That's her drown.
Poor Nessa. Not even a mother herself, and yet she cares for us all. And what a sickly, pathetic brood we are. May she live to have her own family. A real family. If anyone deserves that, Nessa does.
That's nice. This guy's nice, at least, to people that deserve it. Or maybe, you know, I'm not going to use the same willy-nilly, but maybe. Maybe he is. Maybe he's a romantic. Let's really try and learn what we can about this game. I feel like that's going to be important.
Dead as a doornail he was. Buried him myself.
Well, I need to get Street Fighter first.
I see him
I
on
do
the
want
beach.
it. Looks so good. Looks so good. I love
Shuffling
Street Fighter
about.
games.
A land full of disturbing surprises, this Rayclast.
Rayclast. Okay. Rayclast is Australia. I'm sticking with my guns. So this must be a... Whoa. Whoa. What did I accidentally click? Select one. Okay. What did I do? Okay. Let's not don't panic. Nobody panic. Cleave. I imagine that's just like a... Yeah. Oh, both weapons are children. In an arc, damaging monsters in an area. Okay. Molten Strike. Okay. Infuses your melee weapon with molten energies to attack with physical and fire damage. This attack causes balls of molten magma to launch forth from the enemies you hit, divided amongst all enemies hit by the strike. So does that mean it does more damage? If I hit a single dude, it does like loads of damage, and then if I hit multiple dudes, it does like less damage, but it's AoE, of course? Damn, you bought some emotes, huh? That's cool. Divided amongst all enemies hit by the strike. These will deal area attack damage to enemies where they land. 2 to 3 damage. Added fire damage. Adds 60% plus 2 strike range. So I can hit further away. That's pretty cool. I mean, this is sounding like... I mean, I've not read the rest, but that's sounding... pretty good. Pretty good. Galvanic Arrow. Release arrows along with a burst of lightning, which damages all enemies in a cone. The arrows degrade in flight as the lightning dissipates. I can only pick one of these, right? I assume I can only pick one of these. Perforate. Smash the ground to bring forth multiple spears to damage enemies. When in blood stance. Okay, so the stances. The stances. Oh, Bo. Sorry, I'm live. It's good to hear that you recognize my voice, Bo. That's kind of cute. I miss Bo. He's a good boy. He's a smelly boy, though, but he's a good boy. Smash the ground to bring forth multiple spears to damage enemies. When in blood stance, multiple strikes burst from the ground in sequence, able to hit enemies multiple times. In sand stance, the spikes are thrust outwards. Requires a sword or axe. You are in blood stance by default. Okay, because I was about to say, this sounds like I have to be in stances. And I don't have those yet, so maybe I don't get this. But I'm already in blood stance. So I already get, like, the multiple spikes. I don't know. Just saying the Molten Strike, that sounds pretty good. Maybe, like, I'm worried that whatever I pick is bad, but I'm sure it's not that. I'm sure it's not that bad. Splitting Steel. Steel shot to fire a single projectile that splits on impact a target location, dealing damage when it splits, and again. At the end of their flight requires a sword or axe. Steel shards are gained with the Call of Steel skill. I don't have that. I'm really not feeling like that one because that requires some like resource stuff, and I feel like I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. Oh, oh, keep. Whoa. Oh, I can. Wait. So this adds Molten Strike. That adds Double Strike. What was this do? Chance to bleed support. Support attack skill. Okay, so I can put this in my boots. Or my chest. I'll put it in my chest. So that doesn't have to be... Okay. That's cool. I can just put that there, and then I've got a chance to bleed as well as my Molten... So Molten Strike is now middle? Middle mouse? Okay.
Bloody well right.
Well, they're being very nice to Nessa here. You know, this is one of them... I'm going to show. This is one of them bottles that's got, like, the hours on it from, like, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. because you're supposed to drink this much water in the day. Obviously, it goes further than that and it goes higher than that, but it's, like, a rough estimate. I don't actually know how accurate this is. It's not like it's done scientifically or anything like that. I've just been drinking it. But this is a lot of water. This is a good amount of water that you should drink. It's certainly been helping me with my energy levels and everything like that, but... The point I'm trying to make is that this is across, you know, I mean, that's 14 hours, something like that. And I'm going to get through it in 4. Like, I guarantee this will be gone by the end of the stream. Guarantee it. So, wow, I've tidied up. I don't know that I have. I would show you my desk of crafts here with all my 40k minis and everything like that. This guy I'm pretty proud of. I really like this guy. A lot of Contagion, very good. I could show you all my my minis, but it's a god awful mess over there. I'm ashamed of it. Oh, that guy had like a voice line. And have you know there's like a lightning thing that pops up? Yeah, what's this lightning? What is that? Oh, help panel. Oh god. Immediately. That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading a guitar riff. This seems important. This also might be the wrong way. What are you gonna do? You know? We can't all guess right every time. This might be wrong. I'm aware it's probably supposed to be going down, but there's like a thing here that I'm... Yeah, that thing. I'm curious as to what this is. Also, props to Path of Exile for having female goons in this as well. You know, it's not just a bunch of dudes. You know, it's not John Wick, which I'm not insulting John Wick. I love John Wick, but it's like mainly just killing dudes. Maybe I'm too low level. I'm trying to be quiet while the dude's talking. That was a lot. Select. That's not. I'm not equipping that. Okay. Okay. Click and hold to spawn molten monsters. Defeating molten monsters will reward experience towards unlocking a crucible passive skill tree on this item. Am I way too low level for this? Is this just the wrong thing for me to do? But I should be going like down here instead. We'll try. This might be really, really bad. Oh, oh! Well. Oh, that's not good. Wow.
It seems this new arena suits me.
Okay. I did not these things are awful. Oh, there was a bit of bleed on that, maybe? Oh, I don't like these. I hate spiders. Oh, that was a... Oh, these things are making me kind of crawl, actually. Oh, I don't like them at all. Oh, I don't like them at all. Okay, the energy shield is immediately... There is way more than I thought there was as well. No, that's probably a waste of doing that, but... Hey-ho. Okay, so it seems like it's only a chance to do the elemental damage. It's not like a guaranteed thing. A buckler. So if I click this waypoint, I can go back there. Okay. I assume I can then... Yo! Who's this motherfucker? Yo! You get some cool gear in this. You get some cool ass gear in this. Alright. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's kind of fun that I can... You know, do this while I like playing. But... Anyway, that's me rambling about how... Excuse me! I was not aware I was ready to fight the magic boys. What is that? I mean, I leveled up, that's nice. So maybe I can't do better than that. Oh, I thought this might be like a drop down. Okay, okay. This is another boss. Does that, if he's ice, does that mean he's weaker to fire? Is that also a... I was gonna say, is there another fucking... Okay, it definitely seems like strafing is the way to go. Oh, I can zoom in. Definitely seems like strafing is the way to go with this, though. Water check. 1 PM. You goddamn right. That's like... 6 hours. 6.5 hours already of water drunk. In... How long have I been streaming? An hour and a half? Hour and 25? Told you, I'm probably gonna get through this easy.
I'd almost stop believing in them.
Oh, I hit space. I guess that skips. I get a reward though. Medium life flask. Medium mana flask. Quicksilver flask. 30 of 60 charges on use currently has. Increase. Oh, okay, so this makes me run faster. I mean, I feel like it's gotta be the medium. It's gotta be. Right? How do I... Ah. Okay. Okay. I'm probably gonna need more like that, right? I get another reward. I get another reward. Ruthless support. Supports melee strike or slam skills every third time you use a supported attack. What's a support attack? Are these support attacks? What's a support attack? I'll have to look that up. I'll have to read the notes about what that is. Will be more powerful. Every third attack with supported melee attacks does a ruthless blow. Ruthless blows with supported attacks does 73% more. That sounds pretty good, even though I don't know what that is. Its numbers are big, and that's pretty cool. 73% is a big number. Chance to poison. I've already got a chance to bleed. If I stack on a chance to poison as well, that sounds pretty good. Although I don't really know where I'd put it. I could put it in my boots. My booties. Could add a little poison booty. So I bleed and poison. Double stacking it. That sounds pretty good. Pierce. 2 additional targets. Not as convinced. Gain 1 momentum when using a supported skill. What is a supported skill? Oh, is that what? Is it because if it's connected, that means it's supported? I totally bet that's what that is, which is why I've not been bleeding anyone. I feel that's going to be 100% what that is. Oh, I feel that's I feel like that's. Because that's support. That's a support. These aren't supports. I'm gonna be feeling pretty good if I figured that out by myself. I'm gonna be feeling pretty good if I went and figured that out by myself without reading it. Although, I'm gonna feel even worse if... Yeah, I see you, Spider. If you come much further down, I'm gonna kill your ass, alright? Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. Where'd you... Do you come out of the vents? Do you fuckers come out of the vents? Because you were not in here before. Little bastards get everywhere. Everywhere. And I might genuinely have to deal with it. I'm like that. Ancestral call support. Stop it. Support melee strikes, causing them to also strike an extra target simultaneously. These are all supports, which is cool. That needs to be on a bow. I'm just... This would be good with the Molten Strike, but then I have to remove the Double Strike to get that. So I assume I can have more skills, like with the QW. So if I put one on my gloves, if I put just an attack on my gloves, then that would maybe stop it. Chance skills to have 5% chance to pose a hit. I mean, I'm gonna get the Ruthless thing. That just sounds pretty good. So if I get this.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Oh, I didn't realize Nessa was also wearing like
What little
minimum
help I can
clothing.
offer is your- Tarklees is good.
I thought that said cannabis. I thought I'd be like, you holding?
Though they might look like you are,
Okay, so
behind those eyes there's nothing but darkness and
it's
hunger.
the empowered one because that first one fucked that right. What are the monster designs in this game are really cool actually. I'm really not gonna say anything against that. It's got really dope monster designs. Really dope. This is the thing that lets me summon the molten things. And last time it was like you can yeah. I can like upgrade the weapon if I well let's just fucking do it then. You know? Let's take it all the way to the point. Yes, let's do it. These spot. I don't like these spot things at all. That's definitely way more powerful. Yeah, alright, so the third one is definitely working, because that was like a meaty chop. 1, 2, then this third one should. Oh, I'm bleeding. What the fuck is this then? I'm trying like...
My spirit is spent.
God, this thing sucks. Oh, you suck. Bro, you suck. Well,
Better training ground than Rake.
I'm glad the leveling up gives me flat. Sorry, I went real quiet there because I was like, "This guy sucks." that was worrying. I was really not sure I had that at all. But I'm gonna do it. Oh. Okay. Sharing and completing games. Well, that seems like a big deal. Or a bigger deal, I should say. Man, if you need to, you can just, like, lay into people with special moves. Wow, that bleed is crazy! Whoa, and that...
rather well.
Thanks, dude. When you... Like... get that bleed proc? That's good. That's really good. Oh. Oh. Skeletons can bleed as well. This ain't no Darkest Dungeon. Skeletons can bleed. That's right. I need to stop cancel. When I go in for the double strike, I need to commit because I am like canceling that move too much. Wow, when things like trigger at the same time, it's real satisfying. It's real cool actually. I'm really liking the fact that I can be gesturing with this hand while I play this. That's nice. You know, I don't have to be. So far, everything's on my mouse, so I can be like, I gotta run around. I was really thinking of a use for this hand right now that wasn't foul, but nothing was coming, so that's what I got. Running around, looking like a fucking wacky inflatable. Oh dear. I mean, I imagine if you were going to parry anything, you know, it's kind of like a buckler, just swat it out there. I'm not sure I was super ready for this right now, but... Oh, I got a bleed off on him. That's real good, actually. He kind of died like a little bitch. 5 months is remaining. 12 months is remaining. I wonder if it's these guys. Yeah. 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 Oh. Well, it got a lot nicer in here, didn't it? Alright, well, I'm still going to be eating, but I think we might as well hang out while I'm doing it, you know. We don't want to just be wasting around, not doing nothing. So we might as well share my face with everybody. It looks so small. Like the biceps coming along. It's so... Body dysmorphia is a bitch. It changes day to day, because some days I will look in the mirror, or I fucking sat here testing this yesterday. I was sat here in this vest, and I was looking at myself and I was like, dude, I look wide as hell. I look really good. Hell yeah. And then I just did it then. I just did it right then, and I was like, look at this skinny little bastard. It gets day to day. It's day to day. Which is, I mean, that's probably not a good message, probably not a positive. Either way. If you go to the gym, or if you're working out, if you've got body dysmorphia, or anything like that, if you're body confident, just know that it happens to everyone. It changes day to day. Confidence is sliding scale. No one, very few people are super confident or always confident in their body. Because some days I think I look great, I feel great, and we're all good. Some days, it's not there. And it's not like my body's, it's not like I've changed in any way over a week or a night. Nothing is different. Nothing at all. It is just my headspace. And I think that's really telling. I've been painting up my neck run. For those of you that don't know, this is a Warhammer 40k mini of a Necro, which are like Egyptian undead skeleton robots, Terminator things. I'm not sure the camera's going to focus on it super great. Yeah, I guess the closer you get, it gets blurry. I'm going to do like the facial girl. Facial girl? That is not what they're called. Makeup influencer, you know, where they show the product. That was dreadful. Anyway, what an awful bit. What an unsuccessful bit. Anyway, I've been painting them up. I think it looks pretty cool so far. The highlighting in some areas I'm not super happy with. It was a little heavy-handed in areas. I used like a pretty bright silver over a pretty dark brass. And I'm following this magazine. I don't usually do this. Like all my Death Guard, which I might show in a bit, I just do what I want, but I wanted to follow a magazine for this one because it sort of came in the package, and I've been following that, and it's good. I like it. The colors seem to work. The highlighting, you know, it's a good guide. I don't know if I agree with using the bright silver on the dark brass. No, that's not going to focus on the dark brass areas. The energy weapons, like the blades and things, are supposed to have like a very 40k. If you do 40k and you know the stuff, you know what it's supposed to look like. But if you don't, they're supposed to have almost like a checkerboard energy effect, so it looks like there's like sheets of power running over them, right? So it's like more intense in areas, less intense in areas, and everything. And that's really hard to do. I've just base coated this in a green, and I'm looking forward to doing it. I really, really like trying new stuff when it comes to painting. So I'm really looking forward to giving it a go on this guy, but it's gonna be hard. And I didn't apply the contrast paint on this weapon super well in the first part. I think I used a brush that was too small. It was clumped up in little areas. You can see brush strokes. I wanted it to be like a really smooth finish, like a weapon. But hopefully when I add some more layers of shading and you darken it in areas and lighten it in others, so you get like that transition, hopefully it looks better. But it will be my first attempt, and if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. You know, it's an experiment. That's what this model is, a bit more experimental. With that said, I'm really happy with how my Death Guard came out. This is my Lord of Contagion. You can see the smoke on there. Really happy with the transition on that. You can sort of see on the horn here, on the spike here, and the horn on the helmet. There's like I really like the transition I did. Just like the shading on that, where it gets darker and then lighter, but it's like a really natural gradient. Really happy with how that came out. You gotta appreciate the things you do right. You know, not everything you do is gonna be right, so you gotta be able to appreciate the things that you get right. The axe is really nice. There's like I've got some blood splatters on there. I think the colors really work. The bright red cloak, the grey and the brass metallics, like the lead and brass metallics, are really good. The yellow, the Nazdreg yellow, which is like this really gross yellow, which obviously suits the gross boys pretty well. I think this guy looks pretty good. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with how all my Death Guard turned out. I think they look like a really good unit as well, with the Lord of Contagion being a really nice centerpiece because it's so much more painted up. That was a lot of food in one go. Right, quick water check. 5 p.m. Yeah. We're really fucking chugging through this. We can definitely get it done before 10. Definitely. No, just... Do I have to drop something first? Stop. No. No. The game's first difficulty spike. That makes sense. But yeah, I want to play this mostly blind, which is to say, I want my character to feel like my character, like I'm making the choices in terms of what I do with them. About 2 out of 20, a 10% stick rate. Is there just like... That's interesting. Is there a wall, or is there a section where you get to it and you're just like really stuck, you don't know what to do, or like you've soft locked yourself in terms of your character progression or something like that? I'm interested to find out. Oh, already a lot of motherfuckers. Okay, all right. Woo! Let's go bunch of stuff. Let's clear out the general area before I fight more of those goddamn fucking spiders that I hate. PoE is completely free to play. All content, all gear, all builds are free. They don't cost a penny. You can do everything and any other player can do. The 5 free stash tabs you have right now. It's an impressive, that's a bold, impressive statement. I really hope it's true. I really, really hope it's true. Because I'm not saying all free-to-play games are like that. You know, there's some really good examples. I'm sure this is one. You know, things like Warframe, which are just great free-to-play games. I'm sure this is one. And most of the money comes from things like cosmetics. But it's, you know, it's a question you gotta ask. It's a question you gotta ask with these sorts of games. Hope you don't take it as an insult. Yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of liking the double stabs. It makes the strafing and getting away thing much easier, I gotta say. I think we go with the sword? I think we're gonna... Oh, man. Let's go with the sword. Let's go with the sword. I think we should go with the sword. However, a lot of crafting supplies and counter fragments, maps, currencies, that by the time you get to the end game, most everyone agrees the purchasing stash tabs is the only sensible way to play. So it's like, if I'm getting this right, it is free to play, but it only in like the mid game. Like once you start getting to late game and requirements go sky high, the time required is just a bit silly and unreasonable. Is that what I'm understanding? If you say you're traveling light one more time mid-combat, I'm gonna fall out with you, son. I'm pulling numbers and names out of my ass. Ah! Eggs! Bring me your eggs. Take the glyphs to the glyph wall. Oh, I guess I got the eggs and I got the glyphs. I was not paying attention. Okay, cool. Also, I've got these upgrades I can do that I've just not done at all. Man, I'm real good at paying attention. Holy shit! So the... You are not lying, friend. I mean, that looks like a lot of stuff. But holy shit! That is such a jump. You know, it's like, oh, $5, 20, yeah, 20s, you know. I understand all these things. That's pretty nice. You get like a parrot and stuff. 480 USD. You gotta make this game your life. This is gotta be your real hyperfixation. Because it's like, if I buy that, if I buy the cosmetics for this game, so my character looks cool as hell, and to be fair, you would look cool as hell. You have not got to buy like another game, like any other, you know, 60, 70 pound game for fucking years. You've just got to commit. It's not even the most... My brother in Christ. What are we spending our money on here? Like, at a certain point when you were like, there's only so many particle effects you can squeeze into this game. There's only so many particle effects you can have on your wings, on your swords. What are you spending the money on? Colour's my early game as well. I imagine there's so much like early game mid-game stuff. I think I'm going to upgrade my copper sword right now, actually. Because I think I can get it to... After I do this, I'll get it to... Yeah. Oh. There we go. I think that did it. Oh shit, don't stand in the line of fire. Wow, I killed them all already? Yeah. Well, I'm going to keep doing this until... Because I can always portal back and just... You know, get the next... Get the reward a little bit, but for right now I can, like... Although... Inventory. Inventory is a whole shebang in this game. It's a whole shebang in this game. Ow, ow. Stop it. You bloody bastards. What the fuck is even going on over here? This area is crazy. This area is crazy. An amulet. My first amulet. That's not bad. Shield crush. That's a new move, maybe? That's cool. I appreciate a new move. Whoa! I don't know what this is, but that's kind of cool. I probably should have picked that up at the start of the fight. That only makes sense to me. Like this guy. Look at... Phew! That does look pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. God, how impressive am I stood next to it? What level is this? Level 4? That sounds about right. Whoa! Oh, you're awful. Oh no, it's terrible. Well, it's alright because of my real tank stats, but that thing is gross. I don't think we can argue with that. But yeah, that's, I think, oh my god, it's so dark. I didn't realize, it's because I didn't turn my light on in my room. I've just been sat here in the dark the whole time. Oh man. Stay out the global chat. I turned that off as soon as I got in. I was like, I don't think we're doing global chat. I'm gonna have to make sure I turn that light on for the next stream because it's just suddenly got so dark. That's so funny. You don't think about these things until you like experience them. You just don't think about them. All right, well, I think we're gonna start powering down on this one now, and we'll come to an end on the stream. All right, thank you very much, Sparky. I hope you have a great time. Hope your kids are doing well, and I hope you're doing well. And I'll hope to see you next Thursday as well. Catch you later, Sparky. Bye bye.
As a mother, when a daughter